People want me to get on this Anui situation. I've already spoke on it. I just don't think y'all be paying attention that much, but I've already spoke on it. As far as pound for pound go, hey man, I got something to say to y'all. Let them have it. Go ahead and let them have that. They're not fooling anybody. Those that know, we know who the real pound for pound is. It's not even an argument. So to waste your time entertaining that, you're just giving them what they want. And the only thing that they want is try to cast some kind of doubt, some kind of controversy, and have it be some kind of argument. When really, it's just like this. You don't entertain super ridiculous comments, right? Like if somebody came up to you and said, hey man, I want to talk to you about the time I spent the night on the moon and came back with 3 stars. Are you seriously going to entertain that story as something factual? Like, are you really going, like, no, you know it's fictitious, you know it's bullshit, you ain't going to listen to it. So that's basically the same thing here. You know what I'm saying? They need Anui to be number one for several reasons. You got to understand, it's multiple reasons. Number one, why are you not noticing? Anui is the new Pacquiao. Okay, you can always tell what they want when they start linking people together and taking pictures with him and all that other stuff. He's the new Pacquiao. Why? Because the Japanese market is wide open, and you know how ESPN and them get down and how they think they want that Japanese market. I do understand that they want that Japanese market, so of course they're going to give him all this stuff that he doesn't deserve. People know he rightfully don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, people take saying that he's not pound for pound one as if you're saying he's not good at all. Once again, that's them trying to play with your words and the way that you think. When the only thing it shows you about the Nui and the Crawford situation, the only thing that it shows you is that everybody is uncomfortable with black dominance. That's the only thing that it shows you. There's nothing else. Once again, nobody else has to go up against so many people to be pound for pound. Crawford had to go against Vasily, Usyk, Canelo, and now Anui. When you think about it, that doesn't even line up right. You know what I'm saying? We added heavyweights into the pound for pound in order to deny this man. But my whole strategy to the situation is let them have it, man. They need it. Desperate people do desperate things. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of anti-black people, you know, some white boxing fans and a whole bunch of Latinos who's jumping on this left and right, because it's not about anything else but just denying you. That's all it's about. But this is how you know the pound for pound is bullshit, man. First of all, how many times I gotta say this? The pound for pound list, okay, it's not real. It's based off of somebody's opinion. That's number one. To see all these people get upset about a person's opinion, okay? This is the problem with pound for pound. And this is where you can challenge boxing. And this is where I can prove everything that I'm saying is correct. Boxing could settle this very easy. The only thing boxing has to do is to create a definitive criteria of what makes pound for pound. Do you know why they haven't done that yet? Because they don't want to shoot themselves in the foot. Because once they give a definitive criteria of what is pound for pound number one, there's going to be rules and regulations in which qualifies people. Therefore, they can't manipulate. So it has more power without having a definitive criteria. We could easily say to be pound for pound number one means A, B, and C. We could easily say that. They'll never do that because they can't manipulate it at that point. Now they're stuck in some rules in which we rightfully are supposed to gauge these people. They don't want to get stuck like that. That's why there's no rules for it. When you ask them what makes a pound for pound, everybody has a different opinion. With that being said, how could there be an argument between who's pound for pound when you guys can't even make clear what's the criteria for being pound for pound? Does that make sense? So therefore, everything you say is an opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. That's their opinion. It's not their fact. That's their opinion. But this is the one thing that I do know. The reason why you shouldn't care about whatever they say, because number one, whatever they say turns out to never be true. All they people get found out. Okay? And that's nothing against Inui. He's talented. Everybody knows that. But this should let you know that pound for pound is completely corrupt. I'm going to use one individual to prove this to you. Okay? If we're really about peeping everybody on the board who deserves to be pound for pound and acknowledging what everybody has done, this lets you know that it is a biased, corrupt ass game that you shouldn't play. Jermell Charlo has never been on one person's pound for pound. How is that even possible? Even without a definitive criteria. Come on now. Come on now. Jermell been a pound for pound fighter for a while. You ain't got to put him at number one. You ain't got to put him at number two. But he's definitely top 5, 6, 7. Definitely. And he's never been on there. Jamal been putting in work. Jamal been icing dudes. Let's just be real. He has. So how does this man not one time has he been on the pound for pound? That lets you know that it's bias right there. Because rightfully so, there was never supposed to be a pound for pound list, and Jermell wasn't supposed to be on it. Let's be real. The fact that he was never on one should let you know everything. So just based on how they feel on you, you won't be there. Come on. Jermell Charlo ain't never been on a pound for pound. Never. But we done put this person, that person. Come on, man. And that's for whatever personal reason. They purposely leave him out. Purposely. So with that being said, how could you trust any type of system that does that? You know what I'm saying? Let them have that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you argue it, to me, you get his shit life. When this is something that you guys don't gotta argue this. Just let them just be like, oh, no. I knew he's found number one. You guys need to shut. All you gotta say is, all right. And I'm gonna end it with this. This is the most powerful thing I can tell you. You wanna know why you shouldn't trip? Because at the end of the day, you know what I noticed? It don't matter who they say is pound for pound. All they care about is who you think is pound for pound. That's the funny part about it. Peep game. I watch everybody drop a pound for pound list. And I swear to God, this is true. I watch everybody drop a pound for pound list. Don't nobody act up more than when a black person drop a pound for pound list in all of boxing. I watch it. I watch this person drop a pound for pound. I watch that person drop a pound for pound. But let one of these black content creators drop a pound for pound, or let Champside drop a pound for pound, or now keep in mind, this is their opinion. This is their opinion now. Let them drop a pound for pound. All of boxing is upset. Tell me I'm lying. One of these black content creators drop their pound for pound, which is their personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? The whole community gets upset. And I'm talking about from low level to high level. You know what I'm saying? You can have 300 subscribers. You can have 40,000 subscribers. They will get an attitude with everybody up and in between there. Just because you say, I believe this guy's. I've never seen a group of individuals pound for pound get criticized more than the black content creator, black boxing fan. I swear, when you drop a pound for pound, the whole world is upset. So with that being said, that means your opinion is everything to them. So they're just trying to press upon you what they want and hope and pray that you believe and feel. But at the end of the day, if you don't think it, it don't matter to them. Why do you think they care so much about what you think and say? Because what you think and say matters to them, even as much as they try to deny it. Why do you think they show up on your channel and you never show up any places that they're at? Because we are where it's at. And ain't nothing wrong with admitting it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.